Bonjour, mes amis, and welcome to the Paris 2021 trip. As I sit here in my backyard on a beautiful day enjoying a glass of French wine, it does make me think about the trip that we are going to embark on May 2021. I will be heading up the Paris trip, and in this trip, we're going to be really breaking it down into two different components. We're going to be spending half of our time in Paris and the other half of our time down in the French Riviera in a part of France which is called the Côte d'Azur. So we'll start off in the Paris portion of the trip. In Paris, we will start a trip off with a river cruise up and down the River Seine, so that way we can see some of the main attractions from the water and also get a flavor or feel of how the city is laid out. We will then also, the next day, we will also be heading over to the Champs-Élysées, the main shopping street in Paris, over to the Arc de Triomphe, over to the Tour d'Eiffel, or the Eiffel Tower. We will be heading up in the Eiffel Tower. We get a wonderful bird's eye view of the city. That night, we will most likely spend some time sitting over at the Eiffel Tower at nighttime, where they do a beautiful light display, which actually in France is considered to be a piece of art. We will then also spend some time in Paris over in the Latin Quarter of the city, which is very close to the Notre Dame Cathedral. We'll head over to Notre Dame. Unfortunately, we can't go onto the property anymore, but we will see it nonetheless. We will head over to the Louvre Museum, check out the Mona Lisa. We'll also head up to the artist quarter of the city and watch some of the artists, and you can have your portrait painted there by a real French artist if you wish. We will be taking a day trip over to Versailles, which is the famous French castle. So we'll spend a day over at the Palace of Versailles and understand the history of what Versailles means, what its part was in the French Revolution, as well as the ending of World War II. So we'll head over to the Palace of Versailles for a day. We will have a day off in Paris where you can do as you wish. You can go and explore some of the other various museums, or you can go shopping or sit on a cafe and enjoy a glass of red wine. We will then take our train down to the southern part of France, where we will be staying in Cannes. The Côte d'Azur region of France is really comprised of Cannes, Saint-Tropez, Nice, and Monaco. And we will going to visit each of these cities. So we'll spend a day in Cannes. We will spend a day over in Nice. We will head over to Monaco, which actually is an independent sovereign state. It is the playground of where all the rich hang out and play. So we'll go see how the ultra rich of the world live. And then we will come back and we'll do a day trip over to Saint-Tropez, which means the best way to get there is by taking a boat for about an hour and a half boat trip up the coast of the French Riviera to Saint-Tropez, where we will spend the day. This is a trip that is going to be focusing on French culture, French lifestyle. It is also going to be dealing a little bit with the French economy, French history, and the French joy of life, or the joie de vivre, as the French would say. I hope you will join me on the trip. We've done the trip before. We've had a spectacularly fun time, and I will hope you will join me again. I look forward to seeing you.